Game one.
Yeah,
Oops.
good luck, have fun to both of the teams. Let's see. I think we have like very good players here. It should be interesting games.
I think we do have some very good players here, and I think with the way the with the way the tournament's set up, I think we're going to see some very interesting matches, and I think we've already seen some very interesting matches.
Definitely.
So we have pOpPa in the top left on Team B. We have Adam on the top right as Team A. Dazzle in the bottom right, Team B, and then Nwod in the bottom left is Team A. So they're corner to corner. Can you join the observing crew? No, absolutely not. I'm afraid. But what's interesting here is that we've got double Sove versus Adam as France and Nwod as Yuri.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So pOpPa is already walling off his MCV. He doesn't want any shit. He doesn't want to even have to think about any laming or any kind of laming at all. So he's just gonna wall it off, get it out of his head, and keep playing.
Yep.
Corners I feel is like bad for Yuri because it's very easy for him to get doubled, and early game that's a little tough. And France also is not as effective in corners, right? Because you have to worry about all directions.
Yep,
so
that's true.
One Grand Cannon doesn't just cut things off. Quick KFC from Adam.
Yes. What I wonder here is whether Nwod is bait, right? Because Nwod is not a player any of these guys know. Especially Dazzle and pOpPa. Like pOpPa's played a few sort of casual games with us, but I don't think any of them know Nwod, and they might have asked people about Nwod and they will have no idea either. And so if they stuck him as Yuri, pOpPa and Dazzle could be looking at this like, oh crap, we've got to double down and take him out early. This guy could be good as Yuri. And Adam's sitting there and is just like, ha ha ha, you've taken the bait, and I'm now gonna come in and wreck you guys.
We got some action here. So Adam has only Rocketeers right now.
Yeah, it worries me.
They're both turning to him.
Oh, the CLIFE. He said when he was casting, when we were casting the game with you and Zas, that he was gonna try it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I got NG'd. The IFE got droned.
IFE got droned. That's unfortunate. He's gonna be screaming at Nwod to do something.
He's got nothing.
He's got nothing. And Nwod, unfortunately, Nwod is nowhere to be found. What's Nwod doing with his units?
Protecting his base from the air, of course. Very dangerous. But so Adam got that Grand Cannon and immediately sold that as soon as he got it down. So what he's got is what he's got. Does he have any miners, Adam?
Nope.
No miners at all. I don't see what's...
No, I don't see this going well.
Ooh, bad control from Nwod. Trying to juggle those tanks.
You know my thoughts on Yuri, right? My thoughts on Yuri is that it's a very powerful faction when it's in the right hands. When it's not in the right hands, it tends not to go very well.
Adam lost all his Rocketeers to take out that war factory, but he did, and he got a miner out. So he had just enough money to get back one miner. And Nwod is dead.
Nwod is dead. I was very surprised when Nwod went Yuri. I thought, look, Adam is not going to allow this unless he has a plan to back it up. And
Adam is selling out.
Oh
my God, it's over, man.
I mean, Soviets. At the end of the day, what do you have to do? You just build tanks.
Yep.
And I'm very surprised that Nwod wasn't forced to go Soviet there, just because it is so, so easy to do.
Yin Yang immediately.
Yep.
He wants to be next to his ally. He wants a map that he could choose a spot. I believe.
Polvo, thank you very much for the follow, my dude. Full skills. So I don't want to be too harsh on Nwod. Like I said, he is a relatively new player, but there we go. I think the France pick, the Yuri pick was highly questionable, and I kind of question Adam as well for not just flat out vetoing it. So maybe they had a plan, but they, they just found that it wasn't, didn't unfold as they expected. Dazzle's restarting his PC. So you're gonna have to bear with us a few more minutes, boys and girls.
So the Allied Soviet on this map is really powerful because you're close to your ally, no matter what. So you could defend them. You could use the double tech advantage. The Allied gets an airport, which is double paragraph Allied is a huge advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Allied Soviet combination on this map is pretty powerful.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, Adam and I were talking about that when you and Zas played your game against Ed and Sasori, saying that, who takes what, and I wouldn't be surprised here if Adam takes the oil and the the airport.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Interesting.
The idea is that who's able to do more with what? Is Adam able to do more if he has both than Nwod and Adam could with them separate, right?
That's interesting.
Yeah, sorry, Cybran. With proper tournament games, and you find it in any tournament, generally people try and keep the observers and spectators to an absolute minimum. You get lag issues and things like that. It's just not. You find it anywhere, dude. You can't just jump in. You know. But yeah, so I haven't really been reading Twitch chat here because obviously I was commentating the last game and then also last series and then trying to organize what was going on in between. Nizzy, thanks for the host, dude. This is interesting. Yeah, so we have Adam and Nwod. They are in a voice chat together. I don't know if the players have been in voice chats together. It would make sense to be, right? But it's not a prerequisite. And I wonder whether Ed and Sasori were. Because Adam and I were quite curious after the second game. So I think it was the first one that Snark and Das won. It looked like there wasn't much communication going on between Ed and Sasori. But obviously, Adam and Nwod are talking.
Well, that's actually the most critical thing that me and Zast were training for the past few days.
Yes.
We said, forget skills, forget everything. Just coordination and communication. That's the only thing we cared about for the past few days when we've been training. We said, just make sure that we're coordinated.
Yep.
We know how to, tell each other, oh, go there, oh, do that, oh, help me here. And I think it was a big asset.
Yeah. And in that training as well, you get to learn you get to learn so much about your teammate. Like, what do they value as important? What do they not look out for? What do they tell you last minute to come and help you with? What you might see something that really alarms you, but your teammate hasn't told you anything about it. So, do you immediately jump to their aid without saying anything? Do you trust them to deal with it and ask for help when they say they actually need it? There's so much in these there is so much going on in these team games. Ed and Sasori were in VC, okay, but Dazzle's probably not in VC. He's shy to speak of foreigners. Okay, that is unfortunate. But just to reiterate, anybody who hasn't seen the bracket and how it's all laid out, there it is. This is currently the top bracket that all the games are being played on because they're the opening games. And a loss here is not a kick out from the tournament. You go down to the losers bracket, and at the end of the day, the winner of the losers bracket plays the finalist of the top bracket. And if you think, that's not quite as counterintuitive as it may. In fact, if you look at the challenge page, you can see how that works.
So we're waiting for Dazzle to come back.
We are waiting for Dazzle to come back.
All right.
Do apologise for this short break here, boys and girls. What do you think with a France pick? Do you think the left side is favoured here?
What do you mean? First of all, he's an allied, but what do you mean? He's America, but what do you mean?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see him swap to America.
Yeah, he was France at the beginning.
He was France at the beginning as a hangover from the last game. My mistake.
Yeah,
I do like this America-Iraq pick. Adam is, of course, an allied player in RA2. I think Adam needs to pull out all the stops here. And I'm glad that Nwod went back to Iraq. Much simpler to learn the game on. And here, Adam will be able to help cover Nwod, and will get his double power drop. I'm hoping we'll see some really nice slick moves out of Adam. If Dazzle gets back in,
does he have to wind his PC up? Adam cracks me up sometimes, man. He's so sarcastic and wow.
But yeah, boys and girls watching the stream, we will obviously be doing some FFGs, casual games, once this is over. He fell asleep. I really hope not. I really don't want to have to be the one making decisions about should this team have to forfeit for such and such a reason. Thankfully, that is another reason why I keep Berg around.
Put all the blame on him.
This is my unanimous decision. Now let me tell Berg what the question was, what my decision was, and then point out that it's all Berg's fault. Seems completely fair.
I like it, man. Your strategy never fails, man.
The other thing, of course, in a team game, it's just from an organizer's perspective, it's difficult to justify, especially in a team game where you have assigned players to each other, as opposed to in a lot of team tournaments where people team up and then enter as a team. If you disqualify a team here because of one player, that can very much piss off the second player, because of course they didn't get a chance to pick who they were paired with, and it's actually nothing to do. It's not their fault in the slightest. Toysev, thank you very much.
I love this tournament. Thank you, Fortune, Chaos, and Matthew T.
Thank you very much, sir. In fact, you've just reminded me. As it says on the challenge page, as it says on the Discord, as I have said before, 90% of all bits, dollar donations, and subs received from the start of the tournament organizing, the crucial date, which was technically, 10 days ago, through to the end of the tournament, 90% of all that money goes into the prize pool. So prize pool was originally $400, split 200, 120, 80 for first, second, third. We have now got an extra $100, or in fact, roughly $100. It's slightly more than $100 to add into that prize pool.
Just from donations? Is that $100?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I obviously thanks to people who have donated, who have subscribed, for all of that, and as I said, that will continue to be the case until the end of the tournament, which should, in theory, be the 1st of November. That should be that's the cutoff, in theory, for the last game.
Oh, we got Dazzle in the house.
We have Dazzle back. So yeah, there is an extra $100 to be split between the first, second, and third place teams, and that is only after a week and a half and 3 games played. So hopefully, we can add a little bit more to the prize pool as well.
Berg will claim this.
Berg will claim that. Absolutely. That's Berg's fee for consulting on the tournament. 100 bits. Don't tell Frank, because Frank consulted, and when he asked to be paid, I said no. I said Berg. I said Berg wasn't paid, so you're not getting paid either. What the heck happened, anyways? Dazzle's hamster stopped running and his internet went out, so he needed to feed the hamster to get the ball rolling again. All right, boys and girls, this is going to be game 2 of Adam and Nwod versus Dazzle and pOpPa. I need to lock the game room. I expect this should be a much better game than the last one, don't you, Snark?
Yeah, I believe so. Again, Adam will have much better. He will carry it 2v1 like he did in the corners game. And it's to his advantage, I think.
Absolutely. So we have... oh, okay, so Dazzle went America here. Next to Power Drop, that's, I think, a good decision. If you have got 2 players, one of whom can play Allied very well, they should obviously go here. Then we've got pOpPa in the bottom left as Soviet. We have Adam in the... Sorry. No. pOpPa in the bottom right as Soviet. Adam in the bottom left as Allied. And Nwod in the top left as Soviet.
You were right. Look at Adam. 2 engineers.
2 engineers,
yeah. You were absolutely right. Wow, well done, Matt. Nice prediction.
Yeah. Which I think is the right thing to do here. I expect Adam and Nwod are going to play this as a main and support, as opposed to how most teams will play this, which is a two-person equal team.
Alright, let's see what we got. So Adam has the oil and the airport. Gives him a bit of a cash advantage here.
Yes, it really does.
Although I don't really like the placement of his refinery, I'll be honest.
I don't like it either. I thought that was weird. He might...
Dazzle and pOpPa, theirs is like right next to the gem pit. And Nwod and Adam are both pretty far away.
Yeah, especially since Adam is obviously going to be building a second refinery. It's not like he's holding that for...
Watch Adam, look what he's doing.
Double NGIFE, it's to counter the drones. Oh, is he going to go for both MCV? Okay, Dazzle is walling in his MCV. Yeah, and he's going to get it just before Adam gets there. But he gets the war factory.
Got the war factory, damn.
I mean, that is just about, I mean, in terms of dollars, that's not worth it for Adam. He traded what, $2,200 for $2,000. But obviously Dazzle.
Yeah, but it's the advantage.
But it's the advantage you get from Dazzle now not having a war factory.
Yeah.
Paradox getting cleaned up very quickly by those terror drones. Adam with the early game pressure, just laying it on here. He's going for another double NGIFE.
Oh my god, another double? That's interesting.
Nwod should have a flak track out.
Nick is sexy.
Cannon up. That's less versatile, less good to help your ally out. Ooh, 3 tanks at the bottom. 2 drones.
Just a quick one, stream. If people can hold back their TTS and or bit donations till the end, that'd be
And
appreciated.
they're sending all their forces down, so Dazzle is gonna go in with that one tank.
Well, it looks like he's not entirely sure what to do with that one tank. Nwod gets a flat cannon up by his MCV. I quite like that actually in this situation.
Yeah, but as I said, if he has a flak track, he could help his ally against Rocketeers.
Yep.
If he has a flak cannon,
Nwod misplacing those terror drones. He needs a sentry. Where's the sentry gun?
Bye bye barracks, bye bye oil.
Nwod isn't spending his money. I don't know what he's looking at or trying to do, but he's sitting on $1934.
So Adam Angie, okay, I'm confused. Adam Angie, the ore refinery apparently. And Dazzle is still without. Again, he lost his war factory.
Yeah, and Nwod was not building for about 20 seconds there. Was not building any tanks. Was not building any buildings. His money was sitting static. Nice getting that flak track in. He needs to
double paradrop.
Yeah, and Nwod needs to get the ecos shot to all hell.
Wow.
Adam cannot 2v1 this.
No, no way. Not against these two. These guys.
Not against these two.
Still have some GIs standing there doing nothing. The Rocketeers coming in doing damage. Adam has no tanks left.
No, and Nwod still has a tank sitting up at his base, and he's just not.
I think he's given up. Oh, he's sending it down. Wow. No, this is just Adam getting a teammate that's not on the level of these two.
No, unfortunately. It's a real shame. Nwod just not really able to multitask here.
I mean it's tough, right? If you've never played 2v2s,
yep,
it's tough.
Yep, you got to start somewhere. You know, I think it's worth bearing in mind, people in Twitch chat, that Nwod is probably the newest player out of all the people playing in the tournament, right? And you got to give the guy credit for entering a goddamn 2v2 tournament with with a lot of S and A class players in it.
Definitely, that's gutsy, man.
You know, you get some players here who are pretty inexperienced recently, but played a lot during the old Xwiz days or back on the old Westwood servers. And there are a few of them in the tournament. Nwod, the game predates Nwod being born. You know, it is tough. It is tough. So I give the guy. Yeah, give the guys some credit for trying here. Thank you for the
bits now.
Bits. Thank you for the bits, Coops, and indeed Toysev earlier. Toysev, to answer your question, yes, the bits do get added to the prize pool. It's just the whole TTS during the games. It is worse, sorry, or Nwod. I would say that while Sasori has the practice, Malibu, right? Nwod doesn't have the experience. You know, he has not been playing this game for years. Sasori has. Yeah, Toysev, there's been a lot of. Hang on, what? Why are people readying up?
I was just running up because I missed it. Yeah, we should get a map choice from Adam and Nwod. This might be their final game. They'd better choose wisely.
Yep. Lake Island, yes.
Oh, really? He's going for Lake Island. Damn. Is it gonna be vetoed, or are they feeling confident? I was actually sure no one would play this map.
Nah, dude. I think you're gonna get a lot of players playing this.
But nobody knows it. Why would
Because quite a few people know it now. Because it's in the map pool, a lot of people have been practicing it.
Interesting. All right. So what do you think? Can Adam give the damage on this map? Can he use it to his advantage?
Adam has played this map a fair amount before. Nwod has also played this map a few times before. pOpPa and Dazzle, pOpPa I think might have. Dazzle might not have. And if Dazzle's never played this map before, that Nwod has, and map knowledge is not insignificant here. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens.
Definitely.
So
me and who was it? I can't remember who, but we were playing against Tony and Zit just for fun, 2v2s. Tony did an interesting strategy here. He rushed Naval Yard as allied and just took destroyers. Now most of your buildings are along the coast.
Yep, that's true. So we got Nwod on the left-hand side. We have Adam on the right. We've got Soviet allied pair there. And then on TB, we have pOpPa at the top as Soviet and Dazzle in the bottom as allied as Team B.
Corners again. Like, not exactly corners, but across.
Yep.
Like, they're not next to each other, the allies.
Adam building potentially slightly in the wrong direction there. Interesting. But the other pOpPa? Question mark on that battle bunker? Okay, maybe after getting his refinery NG'd last game, he doesn't want to risk it again. Likewise, Dazzle sticking 5 GIs around his base. For a map with lots of water on it, it's quite an open map. There are lots of these little pathways for anybody who hasn't seen it, and it makes tank control a complete nightmare. Because you send your tanks from here to here, and you get them going off in 3 different groups. Adam going fast AFC again. What? He's gone 3 barracks. Have you seen this?
Wow, he's gonna rush rockets like crazy.
And he's going against Dazzle here. Gotta get out of there.
He got a flat cannon though to help him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he got the war factory.
And pOpPa is now broke. I mean, okay, his money's starting to roll in, but that extra reactor and flat cannon really, I think pOpPa did not want to build that, and I like this from Nwod. The 3 tanks, and Dazzle's got nothing.
Wow.
Dazzle's got nothing.
I love it.
This is the teamwork we wanted to see. Another power drop at the top.
Nice.
Oh, and taking out the MCV of the Rocky's gonna get it.
That was nice.
I mean, the tanks, Nwod kind of throwing away his tanks there, but he's done the damage.
Yeah, it's over, I think. Rocky's going to... Oh, what about the Adams MCV?
Oh, he's got some Rockies back here,
yeah,
and he is actually mining, so he's got the GIs as well to protect him from the IFV. He can... What's Nwod got? He's also got a war factory over in Nwod's base.
Oh, he got a barracks and a war factory.
He's got a barracks and a war factory over there.
Nice, and he put a flat cannon.
And he put a flat cannon in Adam's base.
I like this.
This is excellent.
Nwod needs to wake up those 2 tanks. There we go.
Yep.
Sending the 2 tanks to take it. Let's see. And he saves the war factory.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't moved his rally point yet, which he does need to do, but those 3 tanks, pOpPa is not out yet.
No, he's not out, but he's at a disadvantage. He lost his war factory. He's putting another one up. Oh, why is he putting? That's interesting. Alright, Nwod is throwing his tanks.
Yep.
But
he's putting on the pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
And this will be enough for Adam to rebuild. Adam is getting a refinery down in Nwod's base. Nwod needs to move his 2nd miner. Not doing anything with that. pOpPa has a miner not doing anything. Okay, just sees it.
Dazzle making planes. That's the only thing he can make.
Mm-hmm. Now he could have killed that IFV with his Rockies.
Here comes pOpPa into Nwod's base.
Nwod needs to pay attention to his tanks. He's not rally pointing them properly.
Ooh. Oh. All right.
Yeah, it is. Nwod just does need to get that level of micro out. I'd be surprised if Nwod and Adam lose this. I mean, Adam does now have, what's this? 3 miners up. He has a war factory. Yep.
And the tank's coming. Ooh, they could do some serious damage here. Goodbye, war factory.
Goodbye, war factory. And his tanks are out.
Wow. That must have hurt, but still, I think it's not enough to really take them out of the game.
No, it's not.
I mean, yeah, Dazzle lost his AFC. He's out of the game.
And there we go. Adam has taken out Dazzle.
Yeah, and Adam has an elite IFV, which is always annoying.
And Nwoddy here has done his job as support, right? He has been, you know, he's been a rock for pOpPa to, you know, bash against, while Adam, you know, just takes out Dazzle, and then Adam can turn around and back up Nwod and take out pOpPa. You know, this is decent 2v2 tactic. Takes out the war factory. Bye bye. Nwod can't relax here though.
Yeah.
You know, Nwod does need to actually pay attention.
Ooh, oh, but that elite. Oh, okay. 2 war factories from pOpPa. Still not enough to counter both.
No, Adam's now getting tanks out. It should just be a matter of time. If pOpPa can pull this off, this can be very impressive. He's got 4 of his miners out at the front middle of his base, which he was using as fodder, it seemed there.
I don't see it happening. Nwod is making a nice amount of tanks.
Mm-hmm.
His eco is about to die, though. He has only 2 miners.
Yeah, he needs to move his MCV.
Yeah, or build down the cliff. So easy to build down the cliff on this map.
But here we go. Nwod is poking. Adam poking from the other side. Nwod moving back way too far. You know, just needs to move on to the other side of that other side of the river there.
Ooh, drones and Dazzle.
Yeah, he's got 3 of his tanks marked. Drone 4. Oh, this is painful to watch. And he killed the wrong tank there, I think. Oh, dear, no.
But Adam is in the game.
But Adam is in the game. Indeed.
That doesn't really matter. At this point, Nwod could completely lose, and Adam would still win, probably. That's for sure.
I'd like to see a little bit more sort of, you know, creativity out of Nwod here.
Yeah. Oh, there goes the war factory.
Yeah, pOpPa is also broke. 2 of his miners not doing anything. There we go. Nwod now just popping across the river, taking a few pot shots at a miner, forcing pOpPa to react. And that is fine. Adam's still got that elite IFV alive.
Yeah. pOpPa's gonna run out of ore really quickly here.
Yep.
Oh, he lost the elite.
And there he calls it GG.
Not quitting out though.
Yes. Generally speaking, if somebody calls GG, it's an acceptance of loss, whether they quit out or not.
Yeah.
Because quite often what it can do is lead the other players to just kind of stop, expecting the game to be over. So.
Yep. They got out.
Hello.
Yeah.
You went rather robotic there.
I don't know why. It's 2-1. They got 1 off. Do you think they'll be able to make it 2-2?
Depends on the map choice. I would be surprised, however, if pOpPa and Dazzle, now it's their choice, don't pick a map that they, you know, they recognize, they know exactly how Adam and Nwod want to play, right? After picking this and picking Yin Yang, they know that, you know, they know that Adam and Nwod want to play a game where they can either support each other, or Adam can use Nwod as like a, you know, a mini shield to hold off one player while Adam kills the other, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, they may well pick a map where that's not possible to do.
Yeah. I'm curious, what did you think of that strategy of making 3 barracks to get a lot of Rocketeers out quickly?
Well, it worked, so I like it. Yeah, so Divide is definitely, oops, wrong one. Divide is definitely one of those maps where it's going to be a bit harder for Adam to support Nwod. Especially if, of course, they're corner to corner. And there you go, you see Dazzle flip back to Soviet.
Yeah, this map is a Soviet map for sure.
Coops, you can give bits whenever you want, dude. It's just the TTS part when games are playing, and I'm casting them, because I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and stuff. The sound will come through, and it's, you know, I just think in terms of, you know, for a tournament game, I would honestly turn off bit donations if I could during games, just so that, you know, people watching can focus. Yeah, here we go. Game number 4 of Adam and Nwod versus Dazzle and pOpPa. What do you think about this map for them, Snark?
I think that on this map, Dazzle and pOpPa are taking them out super
Malibu, unblock me, please.
We got corners?
No, we got left to right. So yeah, we have Nwod in the top left, allied with Adam in the bottom left.
Yeah.
Then we have Dazzle in the bottom right, and pOpPa in the top right.
Let's be honest. If pOpPa attacks Nwod and Adam is pressured by Dazzle at the same time, do you think Nwod could hold off pOpPa on his own?
Probably not.
Exactly. And this is a map that's very easy to do,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so, and Adam is playing allied here, which I know he's stronger on, but...
yeah, he's an allied player, but he's a Soviet
map. Dazzle is not mining gems. Immediate -5 points for Dazzle. Not mining those gems. Even Nwod's miner went off to gold, and Nwod noticed it, or Adam noticed it and pointed it out to him. So +5 points for Nwod.
Oh, did you notice it now, or is he just going back automatically?
Nope,
Falling off his MCV, Dazzle is.
Yep.
Rocketeer, quick AFC from Adam. Rocketeer's going straight to pOpPa. Interesting map to choose AFC, because tanks get to your base so quickly, so easily on this map. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, the drone onto Nwod.
Got his miner. Oh, does he know how to deal with that?
He should do.
Adam destroyed that flag track. Oh, it's dead.
Where is the repair? Yeah, no, he's not, and he's not even rebuilding it.
It's dead.
Okay, right. That's worrying.
That's very worrisome. I agree. Adam still doesn't have a war factory.
Nope, he's continuing to build refineries and selling them.
Yeah, and Rocketeers all the way, huh?
Yep.
I guess his plan that he spoke to Nwod about was go tanks, I'll go air, we'll destroy pOpPa quickly.
Yep.
And then we could
That's exactly what it looks like they're doing, but Nwod is not backing it up with tanks.
Nope. But Dazzle is also sitting in his base chilling. Oh, now he's moving. Now
he's not gonna save that.
Oh, he is.
Oh. Lose the power, yep.
Nwod on the okay, he made 2 miners out of the war factory. Wow.
Nwod suiciding his tanks there. That was painful.
Okay, Adam finally has a war factory up, 2 tanks heading to Dazzle's base. But Dazzle is sending his forces back, and pOpPa is gonna completely ignore Nwod. Oh no, okay, he's going in.
It's going in. This unfortunately looks like it's it for Nwod. Adam,
trying to help with Rocketeers.
Trying to help with Rocketeers, yeah.
losing his MCV. Bang bang. And Dazzle going in on Adam. Adam does not have enough to defend.
No. Adam building dogs emergency fodder here.
Bring his Rocketeers back to defend. Watch start spamming infantry. Just to do anything, you know?
Yep. Infantry, colonies, Tesla troopers, anything he can here.
Adam lost his paratrap in the top right, so that was useless. About to lose his MCV.
And he sells his MCV.
And here comes pOpPa.
He loses
Join the party.
Yep. Loses the AFC. Cleans up what Dazzle brought in, but you know, he's not going to be able to 2v1 this.
Here come the Tesla troopers. Good job. Alright. Adam might have enough to defend here.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough to win.
No. Dazzle sending another 3 tanks down bottom. Gonna get those miners. Adam loses the miner. He's on 1 miner now. And Nwod loses his barracks, so no more infantry support. Matt, honestly, I don't see what Adam can do here.
I don't think there's anything for him to do here. It was interesting with Dazzle and pOpPa both getting beat off from, Adam beating them both back. Adam had enough tanks to go in and kill Dazzle, but pOpPa had reinforcements coming in the top, and Adam was just unable to move his forces out of his base because, you know, he would have gotten backdoored, and you know, you just saw him try and do that, and that's the result.
Yeah, exactly that.
You know, which is a real shame. And there's the GG for Adam.
Series is over.
Series is over. Again, to reiterate, guys, this is a double elimination tournament, and this is an opening game. So, Adam and Nwod move down into the bottom bracket, and there is still a chance for them to progress. The bottom bracket does eventually wrap round into the upper bracket. So it's not the end for these guys. They have another week to play the next round of games.